Hello, can you all hear me now? Can you hear me better? Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me better? Hello? Hello? Okay, we are going to get started in a few minutes. I think my audio is having issues. So let's see how that goes. I'll get it started in the next 3 minutes. 7:20, we are kicking off. I think I'll be able to sort out the audio issue now. Okay, guys, can you hear me better now? If you can hear me at all, just type I can hear you. Type I can hear you in the comment section. Type I can hear you in the comment section. Okay, guys, can you hear me better now? If you can hear me at all, just type I can hear you. Type I can hear you in the comment section. So we are officially welcome to the new dollar income webinar tonight. This is the voice of Mr. Present to be, and I'm super glad to have you here in our midst. So, unfortunately, a lot of things happened and we couldn't start up on time as scheduled. We started 20 minutes late, but that was because I couldn't get the audio to work. But I figured it out, and that has been sorted out perfectly well. So, right now, we are kicking off this webinar. First of all, I have to tell you, you are welcome to this webinar, and I'm glad that you are here. In fact, you being here right now is a blessing, not just to me, but also to you. In fact, your future self will thank you for the fact that you are in this webinar right now at this moment. Okay, so right away, we are kicking off immediately. So, right now, on your screen, you are seeing the first slide, which is that's the title of our webinar tonight, actually. How to make $1,000 to $4,000 a month in pure profits, publishing books online from your smartphone or your laptop without manually writing, running ads, or paying Amazon 30% tax. Now I know that the theme of our webinar is the new dollar income business webinar. That's the theme of this webinar, the new dollar income business. What is that new business model that lots of Africans, lots of Nigerians are using currently to make a lot of dollars for themselves, working from just their home, working from just their smartphone, or even if it's a laptop? What is that new business that pays in dollars? Now, some of us here might have heard about this business model. Some of us might have known about it. Some of us may not know about it. But in as much as there are thousands and countless numbers of business models that you can get started with, and it will pay you in dollars. I'm talking about businesses such as freelancing, businesses such as drop shipping, businesses such as e-commerce, affiliate marketing, and a host of others. In fact, you can just be, in fact, there are thousands of businesses that one can do right now online that can enable you earn in dollars, even as someone that is living here in Nigeria. In this 21st century, in this year 2022, even for a few years back, few years back, you don't have to be someone that lives in America, or you don't need to live abroad before you can actually start earning money in dollars. You don't need to be in dollars before you can actually start earning money in dollars. That's the beauty of this present age. That's the beauty of this present moment. Okay, and that is one of the things I want to review to you. One of the business models that you can currently start doing as someone living here in Nigeria, as someone living in any African country whatsoever, and you'll be able to make a whole lot of money for yourself while doing such. Okay, now this business model is a business model known as book publishing. This business is all about you publishing books online. Okay, now you just sit down in your house, get an information about a book that is selling or a topic, and you find out information about that topic. Once you find out information about that topic, you write it in a book. Okay, then publish it on online websites, online book publishing websites such as Amazon KDP, such as we have another one known as Kobo Life. There are a whole lot of them that you can publish books on online, and you'll be able to make a whole lot of money, as in dollars to $4,000 in a month, and even more in a single month. This could be done by just publishing books online. Now, I know you might be wondering, okay, what are these books that we publish? Where do you get them from? How do you get the ideas from? Oh, I don't know anything about books publishing and anything, but that is the reason why you are in this webinar at this moment, to learn about this, to learn about this new business opportunity and how you can also start benefiting from it, even as someone living here in Nigeria with me. So because of this, I want us to get started right away. So the theme of this webinar, of this presentation tonight, is how to make $1,000 to $4,000 a month in pure profits. Remember, I said in pure profits. There's a reason why I said in pure profits. You're not paying any ads, you're not paying for ads, you're not paying for websites, you're not paying for any damn thing before you can start making money with this business model. You make this money in pure profits, publishing books online with your smartphone or your laptop without manually writing. So even if you are someone that don't know how to write, you are someone that don't know anything about writing, it's hard for you and all that, that is not going to be an issue with this business model. Even if you are scared of running ads, you don't know anything about running ads online and all that, that is not going to be an issue with this business model. Okay, you are doing all this without running any ads or paying Amazon 30% tax. So let's shoot. So let's move on. So right now, move to the next. You get started. Imagine what making 1,000 to $4,000 a month will mean to you now in your life. How open-minded are you towards achieving this? How open-minded are you towards achieving? So right now, how open-minded are you towards achieving this? No, I know a lot of people entertain a lot of misconceptions about their life and all that. But I want you to know that it does not matter if you've never touched this kind of money in the past. It does not matter if you've never made this amount before in your life. In fact, making this is like something that you cannot even be able to do or achieve right now in your life. But it does not matter if that is the case. It does not matter if you have tried everything in the past and have struggled to make money online. It doesn't matter. Even if you have gone through a lot, tried a couple of businesses in the past, it still doesn't matter, because one thing about success is this: you failed once, it doesn't mean that you are a failure. It doesn't mean that everything about making business or making money online is a scam or something like that. But rather, it just means that you've seen something yet that hasn't worked as at yet. So you can get the opportunity to try out another thing that might work. Okay, so even if this is your experience in the past, it still doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have no selling skill and you hate pressuring people to buy something from you before you can make money. In fact, this is the beauty of this business. You don't need to sell anything, you don't need to pressure anybody before they can buy from you, before you can make your money with this business model of Amazon KDP, of book publishing. It does not matter if you have tried book publishing business in the past as well, but you got frustrated not knowing what to publish, or you're tired of your books getting blocked or banned by Amazon. Now, if this is your situation, it also does not matter, because right now you have a solution and that solution is here. It also do not matter if you don't have a laptop now and you don't even know how to operate one. If you have just a smartphone, then you are more than good to go, because that alone is enough to get you started on this business. In fact, this is the reason why I'm here, to guide you and show you exactly how you can do this business even without you having a laptop, even without you having to operate one. Okay, you can do this business with your smartphone, be it an iOS device or an Android device. It also doesn't matter if you are scared of selling anything online. I told you, you are not really going to be the one doing the selling. In fact, these book publishing platforms will be the ones to do the selling for you. All you need to do is to create the book that you need to publish, and you are very much good to go. Now, if you are scared of putting yourself and your work out there, it doesn't matter, because even if your educational level is low, your financial level or your background is low, you don't have any background to fall on, it all doesn't matter. What matters most is that you are here and you can walk through it. Because I've seen lots of people who have this situation, or who have been in such a situation in the past, they've been able to achieve tremendous heights, been able to do a lot of things for themselves, even with their limitations, as though it's here. Even if you have self-doubts about you being able to do this, even if you have imposter syndrome, it still doesn't matter, because you can do this on or without these imposter syndromes affecting you. So how will you feel if in 3 months time you are able to earn this amount and more, just because you paid attention and took action on the information you are getting access to right now? How will you feel if this is your situation? If you get to be able to make up to that $1,000 in a single month, you have been able to make uh $4,000 in a single month because you took action and paid close attention to all the information you are going to be learning in this video right now. So this is why I want you to pay your full attention and avoid all unnecessary distractions and whatever it is that can, keep you, that can take your mind or distract you from paying full attention to the information that you are going to be getting access to in the next few slides. Okay, I want you to be fully attentive in this session right away. If you can put your phone on, flight mode, or not flight mode actually. If you can put your phone on, silent, and or move to a room, or go where it's quiet so nobody gets to disturb you, then be my guest and do that right away, because right now we are about to move into the main session of this program, and I need your full attention. Now, guess what? After this training, you will know why being in this training at this very minute, watching this video, is the best thing you did for yourself today. And you know exactly what to do immediately to start making money in dollars publishing boosts. Be it short page boosts to long page boosts, because all these kinds of boosts will be published on this book publishing sites, Amazon KDP inclusive, and it will make you a lot of money. You can imagine a book of 14 pages making you a lot of money. You can imagine a book of 50 pages, 40 pages, or even less, making you a lot of money. Okay, this is why your presence in this training really, really matters a whole lot. Now, whatever it is, this will work. And you know why I said that it's going to work? Look at your screen right now. Now, if you're not seeing the screen well, maybe the images are blurred or the text is blurred, all I need you to do is to go over to your YouTube settings, go over to the resolution. Increase the resolution is from your resolution that the issue is. So you can see this image clearly. Increase the resolution of your YouTube setting, remove it from data saver so you can see this image clearly. This guy Ife, it took him 4 months. This from August to November. Is a fellow Nigerian like you. Ife is already a Nigerian name already. So you to know that this is a Nigerian like you. It took Ife 4 months, just 4 months, to hit $10,000 on Amazon KDP. This $10,000 is 7.5 million naira for book publishing, and he did this on Amazon KDP. So if Ife, an ordinary Nigerian like you, could do this amount in under 4 months, just 4 months, what stops you from also doing this? In fact, can you tell me a business, or let me not just say a business, let me say a job. Let's say a job. Can you tell me a job that will pay you, $10,000, 7.5 million in 4 months in Nigeria as at now? If you must make such a huge amount in under 4 months as a Nigerian working in a Nigerian company, then that means you must be occupying one of the top positions in that company. Top positions such as being the director, the chief director, or of that company, or maybe even the CEO himself. Okay, before you can be able to make this amount of money under 4 months, like right now in Nigeria. But this guy did it just from publishing books, ordinary books on Amazon KDP. Now, what is the secret? How did he do this? How can you too also get started with doing this? This is what you are going to be about. This is what you are going to learn about in this place right away. The big question now is, I know this is going on in your mind right now. You are thinking about it, that okay, if it was this easy to make money in publishing books, then why is a lot of people struggling? Why are a lot of people not doing this business? Why are a lot of people still not talking about this business money? Even if they are talking about it, okay, why are some people still complaining that they are not making this amount of money from this business? Why? Do you know what the simple question? Did you know what the simple answer to that question is? It is not by how hard you work. It is by the secrets you know. If it's by how hard you are working, then the bricklayers on the streets and all those that do manual labor, they will be earning so much more money than a whole lot of us, they will be earning so much money that even the president of a or of the country, they'll be earning so much money that even the bankers and the lawyers and all that, okay, because they work hard. They are the ones that impute a lot of hard work in all they do, okay, lifting of bricks, mixing all those sand and cement in the open field, especially under the sun, hot scorching sun, is hard. It's a hard work, okay. But if it's by how hard they work, then all those people that stay in the that will make more money than all those people that stay in the offices and work with their brain power. So it's not by how hard you work, it is by the secrets you know, it's by the information you have access to, it's by the people you know, it's by the training you undergo. Basically, that is what makes Mr. A different from Mr. B. So in this training, I will show you exactly what the top publishers know that you do not know. The top publishers that are making a lot of money on Amazon KDP with good publishing, what they know that you don't know. The top publishers such as Ifele, I just showed you his testimonial. Or in under 4 months, he made $10,000. Okay, what he knows that you do not know, so you can start applying them in this your business of book publishing. So you can start applying them right away. Also, this training you get to know the right way to publish profit pulling books that most online gurus have told you to stay away from. In fact, you're going to find this very, very surprising. Another thing is that you're going to learn in this training the 3 reasons why you try so hard to make sales of your books, or you find it so hard to make sales of your books, but your efforts yield little or no results at all. You are going to find out these 3 reasons in this meeting. And also in this training, you are going to find out what to do to start getting sales immediately. There are secrets you need to know about. There are some information you need to learn about. And once you apply them, you start seeing positive results. You start seeing positive change immediately in your own business. Also in this training, you'll be able to know precisely the types of books that will grow your royalties fast. Now, what are these royalties? Royalties are the money that you are being paid for publishing books. These are the royalties that you are being paid. Okay, when people buy your books from those from those online book sites like Amazon KDP, the money is known as royalties. So how to start growing your royalties, how to make sure that we are making money off these books that you're publishing fast without you having to publish thousands and thousands of books, okay, before you start seeing thousands in royalties. And at the very end of this training, I'm going to invite you to join a special offer, and I wish you to be in there. Now, this is not a theory. This is not a theory at all, because people who listen, they make money. This is why I implore you to listen and listen attentively throughout the course of this training. Now, this is a student of ours, Mr. Peter. This is what he has been able to do in under few months of starting out this business. He was able to make $3,000 plus in pure profits because he listened, because he paid attention, because he focused and went through the training. Okay, so if Mr. Peter can do this, what stops you? I need you to listen. It's not theory. This is practical. This is something that we've applied and it is working. Okay, this is why we are inviting you as well to be a part of this. So when you stay to the very end, you will see how to get my everybody wins 50,000 naira giveaway. That's $60. $60 giveaway. You get to learn how to get that for yourself as well when you stay to the very end of this training. So who am I? I know a lot of you might not know about me, or some of you might have just known a little bit about me, but you don't really know so much about me. So who am I? How do I know all the secrets I will share with you today? First off, my name is Mesoma Princess Obi, your presenter. Also popularly on this online space, I've been known as the Finespreneur by a lot of my online friends because I always show us business opportunities that are proven to work, that have worked on myself and they have worked. Okay, so I'm known as Finespreneur, and on all social media platforms, I'm known as Mesoma Princess Obi. Now, how do I get started with introducing myself to you? Okay, I think I will just start from the very beginning. Did I get started with the business of Amazon KDP, with doing business online in the first place? In fact, let me just be frank with you and get straight to the point. I started the business of, online business in general in 2020 during the lockdown period. That was after I graduated from the university in 2019, December 2019. During that period, I worked with my mom in her bar. The picture on the right is me in my mom's bar. Okay, this is a bar, a local bar actually. I was working with her after school. Imagine finishing school, being a graduate, and you have to be subjected to working with your mom. And it's not like she's paying me any damn thing. I was just working with her, free labor, and living with in our house, eating our food and everything, dependent on her totally. And of course, who am I to request for money for pay for my hard work? Of course, I cannot request for money from her because besides, she's my mom. Okay. So after a while, I thought like, okay, is this how I'm going to just continue doing this till like whenever? Because one thing is that I'm not even keen on, looking for a job. I didn't actually want to work or to do a job for someone because I'm this type of person that I don't really know how I'm going to perform working under somebody, or art working under somebody because I don't want someone that will be shouting on me, hey, you do this, do that because they are paying me a particular fee per month. I wanted to do something on my own, something that can be fetching me money on my own terms, something that I'll work for, and I know that okay, this is making me my own money. Okay, so I started thinking of businesses that I can start up doing because I've always loved business, watching my mom in a bar. I'm always like, okay, I'm going to do business. So during the lockdown of 2020, luckily for me, I came across an advertisement. In fact, that was a life-changing opportunity for me because at first I saw that advertisement on someone's status, one of my friend's status on WhatsApp. I can't even remember the person. I saw the advertisement on that person's status, and the person that made the advert, or who he was advertising for, so I was like, this is a business model that's worked for me, not just work for me. I'm able to train a lot of my students to achieve the same results such as me. Okay, and I said to myself, okay, this guy is so sure of this, and really a lot of people have benefited from his training, so how can I plug in? And I plugged in and got his training, went through his program, and just like that, my life turned around. And this was how I began to, start up the business of my online business. And actually, this was dream when I plugged into this online business. It was during my NYSC period when I was serving in Delta State. Okay, it was during my NYSC period that I saw that advert. I was like, okay, let me get started with this. And I started it, and over time it has produced me a whole lot of results, so much that right now I'm even the one training persons on starting up online businesses. Now, the thing that one thing I want you to remember is or notice this is that when I started out, you know I also saw other businesses, that were also advertised like, okay, do this, this is going to make you a lot of money and all that. Business such as graphic design, I actually learned graphic design for a lot of months, but after a while I found out that this is not going to pay my bills because, the target audience, which are Nigerians, are not really out to make me a lot of money. They're not really out to pay me so much for the efforts I'm putting into graphic design. So I said to myself, I'm not going to, remain on this stand on graphic design alone. So I needed to look out for something else that will make me the kind of money I really want to make, allow me to have that financial independence that I really wanted to have. Okay, so this is also my admonition to you. Even if you are doing something right now that, okay, maybe you have a job or you are doing a business online or offline, and it's not really paying you that much, it's not really, meeting up with your financial responsibilities and all that, what stops you from getting started with another one? What stops you from moving ahead with the next business that can help you? Okay, even if you don't have all the time and all that, but I bet you are like me, who is always invested in devoting our time towards a cause that will pay her dividends in the nearest future. I bet you are like me. So if you are someone like me, I believe that this is a good business opportunity that you need to pay attention to. So are you ready and excited? Let's get ahead. There are three reasons why people never see results that equal the stress they go through. There are three reasons. And these three reasons are they are doing everything wrong. These three reasons show that they are doing everything wrong. But first, there's a lot of confusion, okay, of exactly what to do to get results. You learn the business, but nobody teaches you a step-by-step guaranteed way to get the sale. Just lots of noise and confusing lessons that leave you even more confused. I know this is something that has happened. If you are someone like me that have, paid for a lot of online trainings, attending a lot of business coachings and all that, you are less confused when, okay, people tell you this is the thing that is working, this is the business model that is working, but they don't really give you the insights of what is really working in those businesses. They just leave you more confused than they even met you. I know there's a whole lot of confusion as to what all that is. But I want you to know that the things that give results, okay, the things that give results are simple. They are not complicated. So I don't know why you should complicate it as well. I don't know why people complicate things. The things that give results are simple. Don't complicate it at all it took to make $4,000 to and $4,000 in the first slide. Increase your screen resolution if you cannot see this clearly. Increase your YouTube resolution. Well, okay. And the first slide is $4,000, and this was made with book publishing. And the second slide is $7,000 plus in a single month. These two payments or amounts made for the sales of their books were made in a single month from Amazon KDP. All it took to make all this was just three steps. They are not complicated. It's just a straightforward thing, and you need to find out what those three things are. But I'm going to make mention of them in the next few slides. I need you to stay put on this video to get to them. So let's talk about the myths that hold you back. The first myth is that you need to work extra hard. A lot of people think that to make money, really need to work hard and all that. To make money from this book publishing of a thing, you need to work so hard. The people that make $10,000, $7,000, and all that, that make the top dollars in these businesses, they worked hard. But I want you to know that all these people don't have two heads. They have only one head, they have two eyes, and they have one mouth. Okay, they don't have two heads. They know all they just did was to know what works and go for exactly that which is working. And that is exactly what I want you to do right now. Okay, you don't need to work extra hard. You don't really need to sweat yourself out so much before you can really start making these top dollars, such as these top guys. Okay, you just need to know what was and you get started with doing exactly that. The second myth is that you focus on just the vehicle and not the psychology or tactics behind it. So we will just focus on, okay, let me just create a book. They say we should create books. They say we should publish books. Let me just be publishing books. But they forget the psychology, what needs to be in those books, the things you need to do even before you start creating those books, how to go about creating those books rightly, what needs to be inside those books, the psychology and tactics behind you selling them. All these things are what will make your book sell. Okay, you don't just create a book and just hope and wish that it sells. You have to put in the work. You have to master the psychology and tactics behind making sure that these books sell for you to make the money that you actually intended to make with those books. Another myth that hold you back is that you think of the limitations, but I bet that if you are someone that is a bit like me, as such, I believe you can handle it. No matter what limitations it is that might be cropping up right now in your mind concerning this business, no matter what it is that you are fighting against right now, that situation that is fighting or really is held up in your mind right now, you can fight it off. Because if you are a bit like me, even if it's time that is your issue, if you are someone that is like me, you are conscious of the way you spend your time. You even if after work, during the evenings, you don't fancy watching trashy TV, you don't fancy just scrolling through social media just like that, doing nothing, waiting for when sleep will come over and take you off so that you can sleep and wake up the next day and go to your job and all that, or your business. If you are someone that wants to spend their time into, to invest their time into doing something that is profitable, that can pay them dividends in the long run, then you are someone that I need to pay that I need you to, then you are someone and I need you to pay real, serious attention to this webinar, to this meeting. If you're someone that really wants to put in their efforts into something that can make them a whole lot of money in the future, then your limitations doesn't matter. Okay, your limitations doesn't matter, and I need you to know that these limitations are the things that can even catapult you towards achieving more goals, towards achieving a lot of things more than any other person out there. Now let us look at these two scenarios. This is Ada. Her real identity has been hidden for her privacy. Now, one thing about Ada is that Ada gets everything all wrong. Ada uses the spray and pray strategy that 99% of publishers use, which has made it impossible for them to earn high dollars in this business of book publishing. This is when you see a lot of people saying that this business doesn't work, this is that. But if you want to make a lot of money with this business model, then you must not use the spray and pray strategy. You have to know what works. You must not be like Ada. Don't be like Ada. Ada gets it wrong by using this spray and pray strategy. Ada gets it all wrong as she makes just a few sales, because of the fact that she's getting it all wrong. What she's doing is not right. She makes a few sales in a month, in a week, and all that. But instead of all the sales that she's been able to make, she has not made any life transforming change. Any life transforming sale, such as the $10,000, the $5,000, $3,000 plus, $7,000 plus that you can see in my previous testimonials of our students. She has not been able to make that amount. Just few $6 here, $5 there, $10 there, $20, $30 and all that. Few sales. She hasn't made any life transforming changing sale. She manages to make between 52 to $100 sales here and there, and that is all. Okay, now I bet you don't want to be like Ada. Also, Ada tries to increase her boost visibility by placing her boost on free promotion, but free doesn't pay the bills. So that is another thing that Ada fails to know, and she continues doing this all wrong, continuously placing her boost on book visibility, trying to increase her book visibility, but all this still fails her. Also, Ada follows all advices from supposed gurus. She publishes various types of books, yet after applying their various advices, it still fails, as she doesn't make a whole lot of money that she was actually expecting. So all this leaves Ada hugely confused. She does not know the exact steps that equals success, and that is a big issue. Now, because of all this, it actually costed her a lot. She has lost a lot during this process. First of all, she has lost her time. She does all the wrong things. She has no time for herself and spends time doing things wrong. Why people she started this business with speeds by, why people she started this business with continues moving on a high scale more than her. Okay. Also, it has costed her money. They told her to run ads. So she does this and the sales is terrible. Because she's running ads to the wrong book. She's putting a quote on a pig, and that does not make it clean. Running ads to the wrong book brings no sale. That is the simple truth of the matter. Okay? Because one thing about Amazon KDB is that even though you must not run ads before you start making sales, you know, usually, especially when you are after you are going through this training, you're going to find out that you don't even need to run ads before you can make money on Amazon KDB. But because I've listened to a lot of gurus that tell her, okay, run ads and it will increase your boost visibility and make people to even buy your boost more, She will go ahead and run the ads, and after everything, her sale is still terrible because she's running ads in the wrong book, and this does not bring any sale. Also, another thing is that this has affected her mental health, and she's not making money save that console. She worries and wonder whether something is wrong with her. Is this business really working, or is it a scam? Is it by village people? Her accounts, whenever it gets banned, because one thing about Amazon KDP is that if you don't do your work well, your account can get banned. Okay, so if her account gets banned, she becomes frustrated and all that. Now let's compare Ada to another person, to Gbenga. Let's compare Ada to Gbenga, one of our students. Gbenga, his first name has been omitted, and just to protect his sensitive information. Gbenga uses a little known research method for creating best-selling books fast. Gbenga used to waste his time in test publishing books hoping they sell. Thus, he only writes some topics which are guarantees to sell. Gbenga also publishes so-called prohibited books and still makes huge sales on them, and his books had never been blocked. Gbenga makes more money than Ada in spite of all her hard work, in spite of all her efforts. He still makes a whole lot of money than Ada, even without putting in so much effort such as Ada into the same business. He sells more even when some of his books are priced at a ridiculously high price. He still sells a whole lot more than Ada. So what then is the secret of Gbenga? What is Gbenga doing that Ada is not doing and needs to start doing immediately? What is that? We should know that complex processes do not work. Complex processes do not work. You just need to find out what is working, the exact process that is working for others, and follow that exact process, and you are very much good to go. Now, we are going to cover how to keep doing things. We are going to cover how to keep things simple and get incredible results by breaking down all the wrong belief system that is holding you back. So the first myth is that you need to work extra hard. Actually, you don't need to work any extra hard before you can start making a whole lot of money for yourself. Now, just like Gbenga, okay, you can just go ahead and do one thing that will, guarantee a whole lot of change in your business of book publishing from this moment henceforth. The first thing you need to do is that you need to find the missing gap. When you are doing your book research, you need to go ahead and do a book research for topics that will fetch you money. Okay, you wake up and publish any books just like that, hoping that it sells. You have to do your research to ensure that people are actually on the lookout for this book, for this topic, and they are going to feed on it immediately. Okay, this is why you need to this is what you need to do first of all. Find that missing gap that a whole lot of other publishers haven't talked about yet, then make sure you impute that into your book. Then the next step is that you publish 3 to 5 quality books on that topic, on that information alone. Okay, you publish 3 to 4 quality books on that information, because one thing about Amazon KDP is that the more quality books you publish, the higher royalties you are earning. Okay, it's not all about quantity per se, but at least make sure that the books you are publishing are of high quality. This is what people want and what they are looking for, what they want to buy, what they are willing to spend their money on. Publish 3 to 5 quality books on that niche, and you are very much good to go. Now, I know this might sound complicated and all that, but everything is simplified and made easy with a system, a research system known as the Ride the Wave system. The Ride the Wave system. This is what Gbenga uses, and as a result of this, the more quality books he publishes in a high quantity, the more sales he gets. That is, the more money he's making out of his book publishing business. Now, how do I know that this is true? Look at this testimonial from one of our students. Just 2 books he published under the same niche, under the same topic and all that. under the same book model, which is a summary book model, he was able to make 1,000 plus with this two books model. Now that $1,000 plus is 1.4 million plus in under few months with the same book model. So is this working? Is actually working. You just don't know, what is right to do, what needs to be done. And that is why I'm here to guide you with that. So the next myth that a lot of people focus on is that they focus on just the vehicle with no tactics. You don't focus on just publishing the books, just like I said before. You work it out with a plan on how to sell it out. And how to sell out your book, even without you being so fully involved in it, starts from just few steps, just few things, just few changes that you need to make, and you are very much good to go. You are very much good to go. Now, the things you need to note increase the sales of your books, okay, is one, your book cover. Now I know offline, or in other scenarios they'll be like, oh, don't judge the book by its cover and all that, but in online book publishing, actually we judge a book by its cover. We judge a book by its cover because how neatly designed that book is determines how wonderful, how the audience will be able to view in that book. Okay, so your book cover should be awesome, beautiful, presentable, attention grabbing. Then the next thing is your book title. Your book title should be able to draw out your targeted audience. You should be able to draw them out. Okay, then the book description, which is an opportunity for you to describe your book, to describe exactly how it goes, explain everything basically. That is what your book description is all about. And you must make sure to do a good book description that will make your buyers, your prospects, want to get your book immediately. Then also we have the keywords and we have the category. Now these keywords are very much important because without keywords you won't know the exact thing your target audience are looking out for. So in your keyword section, you have to input those keywords that they are looking out for, and the algorithm will help you push it out. Will help you push your book out. So these are the book what these are what I call the book visibility content. Okay, they help you to attract the customer, indoctrinate the customer. That is using the book description itself. Then you also get to review your books. Okay, because successful satisfied customers will always return back to leave a good review. Okay, so this is a myth that you need to pay attention to. Now, to show you that this myth works, when you focus your attention on what needs to be done behind the tactics of the sale, you can be able to make up to 163 orders of your book in a single day. Now he made 163 orders of his book, and that is amounts to 780 something 87 dollars just in a single day. This is a result of paying attention to what needed to be done and actually doing it. In his side, and just like you, when I started up my book publishing business earlier on, my online business earlier on, I was just like you. I created various books using various author names, but in all, my reward after all those was $0 for over 1 month. I spent hours creating books, and when I uploaded them, Amazon KDP refused to open it. I ran bookers thinking that that was the solution, but the more I worked on the art, the worse it gets. Then I started to figure out my mistakes, and fix them and perfecting them over time. And of course, a change has occurred because now I found out that most people will never be successful in their business because of the things they do not know. They do not know. The things they do not know. And one of the things they don't know is that the competition out there is insane. the best people will eat everyone else and get the most buyers. So you must be able to position yourself to be one of the best people, to be one of the best sellers out there on Amazon KDP and every other book publishing platform. You need to put up yourself to the competition to ensure that you make your book sell even in your own little way by ensuring your book titles, your covers and everything is top notch. Another thing is that some people are never successful in their business because they things they do not know. And one of these things is that the successful do not even do that much. They are not just consistent, they are rather consistent on the right things. Also, you need to understand that the business is one thing, learning the sales of the business is another thing altogether. Okay, this is why whatever it is that you don't have much strength in, you can pass on to another person. You can pass on to the other person. It's not just about you learning book publishing, you also get to learn how to sell those books. This is what makes you a winner. Now you're watching this video for a reason. Call it grace, luck, or the hand of God. But you're watching this because you are destined to have a big and profitable business online, the business of book publishing. And I will show you what this three-step process is right away. A second, let me take some water. Okay, now I'm back. After figuring out what I know now, I put it together as a test, and it actually worked out very well. I put together in a training. And the first step I did was I researched using the Ride the Wave system. This process was smooth and it made the book publishing business or process very easy. The second step I took was to create. I backed up with the right topic, backed up with the right topic to write up. I began to create the book contents and make sure to use the same keywords and wordings that are popular among the target audience. And that was how I was able to win them over. The third step was I published like a pro. I made use of the right money splitting categories for more sales. Also, I wrote a kick-ass book description with the right pricing for each book. This is what makes the difference between a whole lot of publishers. Now, here are the results of some of my students that was able to go through the same process that I just listed out now, was able to achieve this with this same process. He made almost 500,000 naira in a single day, just leveraging on the information that we just discussed right away. So now let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. You keep it simple. Okay, on Amazon KDP, on book publishing, you keep it simple. You create 3 to 5 quality books. You preframe and indoctrinate your audience using your book, title, your cover, and everything about your book. Okay, your book description. You indoctrinate and preframe the audience with that. Then you make sure to answer all objections, or be able to answer objections using your book reviews. So I want to teach you how to deeply do these three things yourself. So you never have to be stuck or confused again. You don't have to worry about sales anymore or worry about your account getting banned. Now, if you're ready to do this, comment school in the comment section below. Comment school below. Now, one thing about this business model is that this is not a business that you just learn and that is all. In fact, when probably channel, when probably learn, you can turn this knowledge to another stream of income for yourself. You can start doing ghostwriting, not just publishing books on Amazon KDP yourself. You can also start publishing on behalf of other people and they will pay you money with that. You can be ghostwriting for other authors, you can be ghostwriting for just about companies and all that, and publish it on Amazon KDP. And at the end, they can be able to pay you for that. Let's say for each client, you charge 150,000 naira and you get about six in a month. That is easy 100,000 naira in a single month for you, just because you learn this business model. Now, we like to get a comprehensive in-depth breakdown on how to do everything you have learned today. We love to get a comprehensive in-depth breakdown on how to do your research, how to go about creating your books, how to even publish your books to ensure that you make the most sales out of it. Would you love to get learn about this? This is why I'm introducing you to the KDP Dollar training. This is the Kindle Direct Publishing Dollar training. How you can become a Dollar, make money in dollars using the book publishing industry. Okay, now with this training, you are already 50% done with you becoming a success in this business. Okay, because this training is a three-step cheat code using the little known write the wave system method, which will help you, you know, get the results you so desire with this business model. So what is inside this KDP Dollar training? First off, we have the $0 to $1,000 roadmap. This breaks down the right mindset and attitude you must have that is guaranteed to make you a success as a book publisher. This alone is worth 25,000 naira. You also have within the book content creation engine. And this will help you move from creating erratic content, just publishing about anything in order to make money. It just helps you to move off from that erratic content to creating targeted book content that trigger the buying itch in your customers. And this alone is worth 20,000 naira. It also helps you to learn, or you also get to learn about the simple money making method in Amazon KDP. The simple method used to register on two other publishing websites aside Amazon KDP. In fact, this alone will to enhance your income and you will love to get into this. Also, you get to learn about the 100% royalties. You get access to 100% royalties on your book. Okay, now Amazon won't have to go about deducting your 30% on a monthly basis. Okay, now you get access to 100% royalty. So if I'm selling your book for $100, I'm getting $100 back, not it getting cut off by the meter man also. So wait, we haven't started. Okay? We haven't started because this training has a whole lot in stock for you. The first thing you must do, you also get to learn about this training. The first thing you must do to comot for JJC, as a new publisher, what to do to start making money fast. Okay, you need to get away from that JJC tag fast or as soon as you get started with this training. Now, this is something that will make your boost that will take your boost off the $0 mark to about you making a whole lot of money just after getting started with this training right away. Now, this alone is worth 3,000 naira. You also get to learn the ride the wave system. This ride the wave system I've been talking about a long while ago. Okay, this is a research method top publishers use to easily sniff out gaps in book niche to create books and start making money quickly and grow their account lightning fast. Okay, this alone is worth 3,000 naira. You also get to learn a back-to-back hit method. What top 1% publishers use to make thousands of dollars from every single book they publish, and this has never been reviewed before. This alone is worth 7,000 naira. You also get to learn the 4 types of books you can create immediately to increase sales and revenue immediately after taking this course, and this is worth 10,000 naira. Now, the total value of the blueprints right now is 113,000 naira. But wait, there is still more. You also get to learn in this training professional content creation secrets, how to create content readers will love without manually writing every single one. The lazy man creation strategy, lazy man book creation strategy, which is another strategy of how to create books using free tools. You also have the bullseye method, which is a method of you publishing low content books that are guaranteed to sell. This is not those books, neither is it color books. Now you also have to learn the bestseller method, how to get best-selling authors to give you what to write about. That this is present, this is wonderful, and it's sold for, and it's worth 15,000 naira. You also get to learn how to create scroll stopping book titles and subtitles. This is worth 5,000 naira. You also get to learn how to get the customers of best-selling authors to buy from you instead of them. This is worth 3K. How to get ready-made content for your high content and low content books. All you have to do is edit and publish. But that is not all. We still have for you summary books breakthrough, how to publish books, summary books without getting blocked or banned. And this is worth 15,000 naira. Now the total value of this is 184,000 naira. But is that all? Of course, that's not all. I'm not yet done. We also learn how to create book covers that sell out well. And remember, I told you that your book cover is something that will first of all attract your target audience. Okay, how to create book covers that will stop your readers from scrolling and clicking that orange button to buy. You also get the one color you should never use as a book background. If you do this, you are doing a whole lot of things wrong. Also, you get to learn how to pick an an authoritative pen name for your books and where to get these pen names from. You also get to learn how to become a celebrity author in your niche. Now, the total value of this training right now stands at 224,000 naira. But that's still not all. That's still not all. We have a whole lot in stock for you. You also get to learn how to publish with confidence, how to set up your account without fear of blocked books, copyright strikes, trademark infringement, or account ban. Okay, this is worth 10,000 naira. The perfect method for getting your book in the right money splitting categories for more visibility and sales. You get to learn about this method in this training as well, and a whole lot of more, a whole lot of others. Even how to protect your account from getting banned or being self-verified by Amazon KDP. How to do this and ensure your account is safe so you can publish any book at all that you want. Okay, how to do this is worth 25,000 naira, but you're getting it free with this program. And that's still not all. You get to have in your hands the checklist of what you should never do if you don't want to lose your publishing account. And this is worth 3K. You also get to learn what to do when you receive a temporarily closed account and how to reopen it. And this is worth 30,000 naira. Now, the total value of this training as at last stands at 302,000 naira. But because we love you so much, you understand the fact that there is a need for a community of like-minded persons where you can always interact, where you can always get to ask questions, whenever you are getting stuck or whatever you need on there or so. Because we understand that there's a need for this kind of community. This is why we have created a community, a free members only community where you get to have regular rule updates on Amazon KDP. You get to learn about the new working strategies to make more sales or to publish more books. You get to learn about, you know, you get to have regular free question and answer sessions with us, the trainers, to ensure that okay, whatever question, whatever challenge it is that you might have is always solved. You also get to have access to free book reviews for your books. Now, are you ready to lay your hands on this knowledge and become a millionaire? Are you ready for this? It does not matter whatever limitations you think will stop you from going ahead right now. Be you a worker, a stay-at-home mom, someone that is busy, a student, a school dropout, a trader, an online consultant, an Uber driver, whatever it is you are, or whatever it is that might be a hindrance whatever activity it is that you feel will stop you from moving ahead. But I want you to know that whatever that situation might be, it is not something that should stop you. Whatever situation limitation it does not matter. It does not matter. It does not matter at all. So you can actually do this, and you can overcome fear, you can overcome doubt, you can overcome any limitation whatsoever, and get this done for yourself. Because the reason I say all this is that we have a student known as Abasunde. He went from driving Uber in Lagos, living large of royalties made from his digital books. I was able to do this because he got the training, or the KDP dollar training for himself. So that made it possible for him. And this is his testimony right here. He was able to make this a whole lot of money for himself, even as someone that was formerly an Uber driver. So how do you get the KDP dollar trading, which is worth 302,000 naira currently? The total value of it is 302,000 naira. How do you get your hands on it? Now, even if you mess this trading up, you don't follow the training guide and everything, you mess everything up and you don't follow instructions, you should have made at least $200 in your first 3 months of starting up this business, because you have the KDP dollar trading in your hands. Okay, you can even be someone that goes right for individuals and offices, and be able to make a whole lot of money for yourself offering these services to these places every single day. Okay, you can have a whole lot of options to do, or to get a whole lot of benefits to get when you get the KDP dollar training. And for today, the price of today for the dollar training is 40,000 naira. 40,000 naira, and you get your hands on this amazing, amazing workshop that can catapult you from zero to earning a whole lot of money publishing books on internet. But I have a special offer for the first 50 persons that are getting their hands on this training today. I have a special offer for them. You have to pay, all you have to do right now is to pay 20,000 naira, and you get the resources. You apply everything inside it, and then pay the rest of the money when you make your first $200. Okay? With everything you're going to learn inside this training, you are going to get back, you are going to pay the rest of the money, the remaining 20,000 naira, when you start making, when you've made up to $200. Now, is this something you can do? I'm sure you really love to get into this. So right now you can pay into the bank account display right now on your screen. The first bank, choose real life 6190693 or Bigme Summer Process. You can pay to the account right away, or take a screenshot of it right now on your screen, and let's get started. Now, if you're outside Nigeria, you can send me a message on WhatsApp or plus 234 81 54 57 6702 to get your own payment procedure, because everybody in Africa and beyond, in Nigeria and beyond, is entitled to enjoy every other privilege as every other person here in Nigeria. So if you're watching this video and you are based in Ghana, in Cameroon, and a lot of other countries, I mention this because this is where most of my students are coming from. But if you are based in any other African country, you can send me a message on WhatsApp on the number displayed on your screen, so we can get started with you, registering with us. Now, right now, you have three options. The first option that you can look for another job. You can write your resume and send out your CV, go for interviews, go through all the process of getting a new job, and find another employer offering similar package and pay as your former boss. And more than likely, you will land the same job role as your current one, which you are not even displeased with, which you are not pleased with at all. Okay, so you can do that. The second option is that you can do absolutely nothing. You can act as though you didn't even watch this video at all. Accept your current situation as it is. You do absolutely nothing. Accept your current situation as it is. That nothing can be done to change it in any way. And you can just keep doing whatever it is that you've been doing that has not yet worked for you. Okay? And the third option is that you can decide to grab the special offer of 20,000 naira. Give the business a trial and do it alongside your job or business that you are doing right now, and you see how it goes in the next few weeks. Okay, you can do this for yourself. Take up this business, give it a trial. Okay, by going through this program, and you get to see how it works for you in the next few months, thereby cutting off. And the best thing is that with this business model, with the fact that you're getting access to this training, you are cutting off all the trial and errors. We have gone through we have gone through all the errors and trials and everything just for you to stand on our back and make the best profit out of this business, even without you stressing yourself so much. Okay, so you cut off all the trial and error and you go straight to what was, so you can start making the sales of your goods that you deserve. Now, some of us, like we said, are 20,000. I'm just thinking of what to get with this 20,000 and all that. But I want you to picture this scenario. See, 30,000 naira is not much to set up a business right now in Nigeria. In fact, to set up a physical business right now in Nigeria, you need at least 100 to 200,000, 100,000 naira and above. But to start up a physical business, because you need to pay for, the space, shop space, and what have you, acquire your goods that you have to sell to the customers. Oh, in fact, it's going to cost you maybe from 200,000 naira and above. But in the online space, you have the privilege, you have been provided with the privilege of the internet. Right now, you can set up a business online with as little as 20,000 naira, and you'll be making a lot of money for yourself. And right now, it's not even that you get to make this money alone in Nigerian money, in naira. Now you're making this money in dollars with just 20,000 naira. This is equivalent to about $33. With just $33, you can see yourself making up to $1,000, $4,000, $3,000 in a month, just because you paid for a training that is worth $33. Now that $33, that $20 can, you might just decide to use it to buy new gadgets like shoes, clothes, and other fancy items that after a while they are going to wear off, and you are going to, stop making use of them and all that, throw them away, and with that 20,000 naira is gone, gone off the doors just like that. Or you can decide to use that same 20,000 naira to invest in a business model, to get the training for a business model that can ensure your dollar ATM will be unlocked. Okay, you get to unlock your dollar ATM with just the same 20,000 naira. Now, the features of this training are so much more, so much that the special discount we are offering right now on it for 20,000 naira is going to be removed very soon. In fact, the 40,000 naira that is its original price is even little compared to what the training contains, because this $40 we are talking about, this 40,000 naira we are talking about is just $60. And now I'm not just giving you, right now you're not just getting it for $60. Right now you are getting it for $20. I'm offering you a special promo package that I'm doing right now. Okay, and with this 20,000 naira, that about $33, you can be able to unlock your dollar ATM. Because one thing about this business of book publishing is that you keep on earning for those books you publish months back. In fact, you can decide to publish books, a last month, and throughout this month you will not be you don't want to publish any book, but the books you published last month will still be paying you this month. In fact, even 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, these same books can still be paying you. They will still be paying you as long as people are paying those books on that platform. You know, you are still going to get paid. So this is an automated dollar machine, a passive dollar machine that just makes you money for for the rest of your life. This is something 20,000 naira can get for you right now. This is, you are buying your own dollar ATM machine with just 20,000 naira. So I don't want you to miss out on this at all. So right now I need you to buy it now for 20,000 naira before it increases to or reverse back to 40,000 naira, because very soon we are going to revert it back to 40,000 naira. Maybe as soon as next year we are going to revert it back to 40,000 naira, and I don't want you to miss out on this special offer right now. Now that we are still offering that for 20,000 naira, I need you to pay in 20,000 to this account, Obime Summer Princess, First Bank 309. So Obime Summer Princess, let me go to the, okay, to Obime Summer Princess First Bank 309 619 0693. And when you are done making payments, you can send me a screenshot of your payment. Just send your payment proof to 09021 to my number on WhatsApp. Okay, 081 starting with 081. You can just send out the proof of your payments to my number. Reach out to me on WhatsApp. That okay, I've made payments and this is my number. This is my proof. You send me your first name, you send me your last name and your email address, and I will get you started with unlocking your dollar ATM. Now, because I'm so proud of what I packaged in this webinar, we are so proud of what we have here. Okay, because right now I'm not just working alone, I'm working with a seasoned publisher, someone who has been in the game for the past 9 years. Okay, I'm working with a seasoned publisher to ensure you get the best out of this training. All right, this is why I'm offering you a 90 days money back guarantee. That is $100 back. 90 days money back guarantee. If you are prepared to give us a trial, then I'm certain you will see your results as early as the first 30 days of getting started. But if that fails, if that does not happen, which is most unlikely not to happen, okay? If after 90 days and you haven't made any money from acquiring this training, after going through all the processes and stuff that we have listed out in the training, and we are not able to make any money out of book publishing as a whole, after 90 days of acquiring this blueprints, then be certain that I'm going to refund you your training fee. Okay, I'm going to refund your training fee. You also get to give the blueprint the training, and you still get $100 compensation fee from me. So this is to show you that you are at no risk right here. You are no risk. Okay, all the risk is coming because of the fact that I'm very sure of what I'm offering you, of the training, of the knowledge that I'm offering you. I'm certain that it's going to benefit you so much that I'm going to give you a money back. I'm going to give you $100 back if it fails to work out for you. Okay, so right now you have no risk whatsoever. If it fails, you are going to get your training money back. Okay, and if it succeeds, then you are going to pay me the balance of my pay of the training fee. You are going to pay me the balance, which is 30,000 naira if it works. If it works, which I'm very sure that it's going to work. Now, I also bonus for you if you buy on this webinar after watching this training. You're going to get eight top for you low content book interiors, which you can just use and start making money on book publishing on the platform immediately. You also get to have access to 81 low competition keywords for your Amazon KDP bookstore. Okay, you can use these keywords to sell out your books and start making a whole lot of sales for yourself fast. They also get to have access to a secret website to get over 200,000 Amazon KDP low content books. With this secret website, you can just with the edge of this secret website, you can publish up to 5 to 6 books on a daily basis. Low content books on a daily basis, because you can download these books and edit them and publish them on Amazon KDP without any trial or without any fear of your account getting banned or anything. Also, you get access to 3 Zoom sessions with me for the first week to address any Amazon KDP issue you may ever experience. Now, this alone is priceless. Also, you get to see what I call the test what you learn bonus. Once you start now and enter and get the blueprint, you get to enter the Take Dollar Cash contest, where you get a cash reward for being the highest book publisher for the month. And with this, you'll be able to win 10,000 naira for yourself, even from me. And this bonus, this cash reward is from me. You also get to win a cash reward for being the highest paid book publisher for the month, and this cash prize is 5,000 naira. Now let us go over what we are going to get again, one after the other. Once you get to them with this training right away, we are going to get access to 202,000 naira worth of contents for 40,000 naira, but you are paying 20,000 naira right now, and the rest when you start getting results. And this is only for the first 50 action takers only. Also, you get rewarded to test what to learn. You earn cash reward for publishing quality books and stand a chance to win 50,000 naira from me once you get started with this training. So right now I know that there are two types of people in this world. There are two types of people in this world. Over my years of experience with students and meeting people and all that, I've got to find out there are two types of people in this world. There are those who live their personal financial success in their hands of their employers, their parents, and guidance and all that. Okay, if I don't take permission from Mr. B, from Mr. Dyer, from my father, I cannot be able to do this and all that. They live their personal financial success in the hands of others, of their employers. Oh, it's the money that this man is paying me, my employer is paying me in this job. Aside this money that I'm getting paid, I cannot do any other thing to make money for myself. Okay, now they depend solely on that job, and that is why when this job fails, they are devastated. Some of them feel like dying because they don't have any other thing to fall back on. Okay, they depend and leave their financial success in the hands of their employers. Now, there are also another set of people that take full responsibility to build their own future themselves. They will build their own financial success themselves. Okay, now there are two types of people in this world. Those who judge things before they even try it. Some persons that have not even tried book of this ship business, they are already judging it and all that. They judge things before they even try it. And also those who are ready to try something and make their own opinion based on their own experience of doing that business. Also, there are two types of people in this world. Those who resist change in favor of nostalgia because they are afraid. They don't want to lose that and all that. They are afraid, just being nostalgic about things and all that. They resist change. And also there are those who move with the times and create a better future for themselves. So right now I'm putting it out to you. Who are you? Who are you among this set of people? If you are the type that is ready to take up your financial success, take full responsibility for it. If you are the type that is ready to try and know things and base your opinion on your own experience, if you are the type that wants to create a better future for yourself, create a better future for your family, just imagine your kids enjoying life, doing on vacations abroad, you being able to afford whatever it is that you want, because right now you made a decision that will change your financial status, that will ensure you have a better future for yourself. I need you to get the training right away. Make payment of 20,000 naira and get the training. Now remember, I said again that if you leave this page right now, you leave this video, you start watching it, you continue doing what it is that you were doing previously. You might come back to this page later on, you might come back to this video later on to find out that right now you cannot get the training again for 20,000 naira, but for 40,000 naira. That might be the case. So I don't want this to be for you. You have to make payment or the blueprint for the blueprint right away. Send it to my first bank account 3096190693 first bank. Then send me, then send a proof of your making payment. That's your screenshot to my number on WhatsApp that that you got into this training through. All right, that is what you need to do, and you'll be able to start unlocking your dollar ATM machine. So right now, do you have any questions for me? Do you have any questions for me? If you do, then you can send me a message on my WhatsApp, at any time to for me to answer these questions for you. What questions is it that you have? You can send me a message on my WhatsApp, and I'll be able to answer these questions for you. Okay, whatever question it is that it might be. And with that, I want to say thank you for being a part of this webinar tonight. Thank you for being a part of this webinar tonight. God bless you and have a great night rest. Ensure to send me a message on WhatsApp if you have any questions to ask me.